bought everything. Well, not really everything, but a lot of stuff. When I saw they were having a $4.95 sale on like all of the body products, I literally spent like almost $200. I regret nothing. And I'm excited to show you all the products that I picked up. Since it's so many products I picked up, I'm not gonna just show you guys one by one. That would take forever. I'm just gonna show you by groups of the scent I bought and all the products I bought in that scent. First up is the GOAT Warm Vanilla Sugar. If you don't have this, what are you doing? I have the body spray, the lotion. I should have got the body cream. I don't know why I didn't do that. I mean, I did get the body butter, so maybe I don't need the cream. I don't need the cream. I didn't need any of this. If you didn't know the notes, Warm Vanilla Sugar has vanilla, white orchid, sparkling sugar, fresh jasmine, and creamy sandalwood. So it's a very gourmand, warm scent. Now, I've talked about it before. I don't wear Bath and Body Works products just on their own, but I love it for layering. Like, it's all I use to layer for the most part. Talked about it on the channel before. I don't really wear Bath and Body Works on their own, but for layering, amazing. I would pair this with stuff like YSL Libre Intense because the Intense one has, you know, higher on the vanilla notes, so I think it would really make it pop. Well, I know because I tried it, so it would make this pop. Anything really that's a gourmand or a vanilla-y kind of soft, warm kind of scent would go well with these. Next, I have Wrapped in Vanilla, and no, it's not exactly the same. They're different, I promise. Now, Warm Vanilla Sugar and Wrapped in Vanilla are close. Don't get me wrong, they're both vanilla scents. But this one to me it's a little bit lighter. Like the Warm Vanilla Sugar is very heavy on the warm. It would go well actually with Vanilla 28, like a heavy brown sugar kind of warm. This one is a little bit lighter, but very much still vanilla. I think you can interchange both, but I'm not mad at having both of them. This, I feel like I could pair this actually if I had a more fruity or fruity floral kind of scent. I think I could actually pair this with it. I'm gonna have to try and come back. The notes in this one are soft vanilla. And that makes sense because I did feel like this was a bit softer than the Warm Vanilla Sugar was. And it also has velvet sugar and chantilly. I could be wrong on how I pronounce that, so don't judge me. But chantilly cream. And I get that. Like, I thought it had kind of a bit of a yogurty scent within it, and I get that since it has cream in it. That makes sense. That's probably where that's coming from. If you're into the original Libre, which I also love that one as well, that's my first staple perfume, I think this would actually pair up well with it, to be honest. I'm gonna have to try it and come back, but I just smelling the notes in it, I feel like this would go well with those mandarin notes in the YSL Libre, the original. But of course, you know, any gourmand perfumes you want to layer this with, any vanilla, any almondy scent you want to layer this with, it'll go. If you thought that's all I got in vanilla, you would be wrong. Out of sentimental value, I did pick up Vanilla Bean Noel just because I love it so much. It reminds me of my teenage years. I carried this on me. I got the body wash and the body cream. Now, are they any different from the two vanillas I just showed you? Yes, a little bit. Not worth buying all three if you don't want to, but it is different. To me, Vanilla Bean Noel, it has the light softness of Wrapped in Vanilla, but it's also a little bit warmer, like Warm Vanilla Sugar is a little bit. It's like a fusion of the two. The differences aren't that apparent between, I would say, Wrapped in Vanilla and this one, but there's a little bit of a difference. I really be knowing what I'm talking about with these scents because I'm looking at the notes and it's exactly what I was trying to describe. That warm, but also still kind of soft and smooth. Anyways, it is Vanilla Bean, Warm Caramel, Sugar Cookies, Whipped Cream, and Snow Kissed Musk. So when you hear those notes, obviously it sounds like a mixture of the Warm Vanilla Sugar and the Wrapped in Vanilla. I will say that sugar cookie note pops out because that was something I thought to say, but I kept it in my head. It kind of does have I could tell cookies was in it. I think the Warm Caramel is what makes it a little bit on the warmer side with like the Warm Vanilla Sugar. Obviously it's Warm Caramel. But the Vanilla Bean and the Whipped Cream, I think, is what makes it soft. Also the Musk, I think it also makes it more warm as well. This is another set, of course, that I think would go great with gourmand scents. All right, after this, we got the vanillas out the way. I'm not usually like a mocha chocolate kind of scent fan, but I tried this one out anyway just to broaden my horizons, and I was pleasantly surprised. This actually turned out to be my favorite of the Vanilla Squad. I actually really like how the mocha works in and blends with the vanilla scent on this. It's very warm and cozy, and it's perfect for the season right now. If you're a fan of the Eilish perfume, I think this would pair up so well with those notes. Speaking of which, the notes are Cozy Cappuccino, Vanilla Orchid, and White Tonka Bean. Y'all, that cappuccino just goes so well in here, like just so well. This to me went so well with my Mix Bar Whipped Almond. I think it would also go well with the Vanilla Bourbon from Mix Bar as well. I also think this would pair well with coffee notes as well. So if you have like Good Girl has coffee notes in it, I think that would pair well because it also has vanilla and almond in it. Anything cozy, kind of coffee-ish, any coffee notes I think would blend really well with this lotion. You could try it also with Replicas by the Fireplace because I do believe that is a coffee scent. No, I got that wrong. Replicas was coffee break. I don't know how I mixed that up because it's literally in the name, coffee break. But that might pair well with this. If you're wearing more of a unisex kind of masculine scent, this might actually bring it more to the feminine side a little bit more for you. Speaking of masculine scents, I did try something new. I picked up the Bourbon body cream from the men's collection, and honestly, it smells like what I want to smell, not necessarily what I want to smell like. I might have to give this away. I do want to play with it first though and see if I can find a layering combo that works well for me. The notes are white pepper, dark amber, and Kentucky oak. And that amber and that oak pop out. I can smell the pepper too, don't get me wrong. But it's manly. It's definitely giving man. But if you like oud fragrances and that strong kind of scent, you might actually really like this. I don't hate it. It smells amazing. I just wonder if I can get it to smell like what I like to smell like, because I don't necessarily want to smell this strong of like, Whiskey Reserve is also another one I picked up from the men's collection, and it smells so good, y'all. It's definitely more of a masculine scent, but I feel like it could really be layered well for women too. Like, it's giving unisex a little for me. Y'all, this smells good. It's so good. I got it in the body wash because I feel like this will be a nice strong base for a layer combo, and I feel like I'm right after smelling this. At this point, the theme is gourmand. I think any gourmand scent would actually go really well with this. Like, honestly, I can take a shower with this and use my warm vanilla sugar or the vanilla mocha with this, and I think it will really set it off. The notes in this are crisp apple, whiskey, and white oak. And I think the crisp apple is what's doing it for me. It really pops in here, and I think that's what, to me, kind of makes it more of a unisex scent. So if you have anything that's like a warm, crisp apple, cinnamon apple kind of scent, anything that matches up with that, this would go well with it too. The only apple scent I used to have was a Joe Malone dupe, and I didn't like it, so I gave it away. But if I come across the apple scent, I'm definitely gonna try it with this. It is a 3-in-1 face, body, and hair cleanser. I wouldn't use these for all three. You know how they always be making men's products 3-in-1, 5-in-1. Like, you can't use one product for everything. Moving out of the warm stuff for a minute, let's move into strawberry pound cake. I got this specifically because I wanted to match it up with my Bourbon Her. I also think it will go well with Armani's My Way because that does have a lot of strawberry in it as well. The scent is smooth and creamy, but that strawberry, y'all, it pops out. I definitely need this for spring and summer. Like I said, I specifically picked this up because I wanted to use it with my Bourbon Her to make that pop more. I can never get Bourbon Her to really like project on me, so I'm hoping this will help. The notes are fresh strawberries, golden shortcake, and whipped cream. So it's kind of slightly a gourmand, I would say, because of the golden shortcake part of it. It makes it a little bit warm, but I think this is a nice, I won't call it fresh, I was about to say fresh, but it's definitely a fruity scent with like a little bit of warmth to it. This actually ended up being one of my favorites. The strawberry in it just pops, like, it's amazing. I re-upped completely on my 1,000 Wishes. I love 1,000 Wishes. I think that is actually my favorite from Bath & Body Works. 1,000 Wishes really pairs up well with any of my fruitier scents, like Good Girl Glam. I love pairing this with Good Girl Glam. That's actually one of my signature scent combos. But I ran out of the perfume and I haven't gotten a new one yet. It's a sad day. But honestly, anything you have that has fruity notes will pair up so well with these. And it's not even because it's a fruity scent, it just pairs well with fruits. The notes are pink prosecco, sparkling, I'm gonna say quince. Again, y'all know when it comes to pronouncing words I ain't seen before, don't judge me. Crystal peonies, gilded amber, and amaretto cream. And let me be more specific with the fruit notes. I think dark fruit notes, like a dark cherry, black cherry, things like that. Great. I also like layering this with Enchanted Cat. I'm censoring. But that is a fragrance from the Fragrance Bar that is super fruity, and I love matching it up with this. I still have my body spray that I had before, so I didn't re-up on that, but I did get a new lotion, and this time in the body cream. The other one I had, if you saw my layering short, that was the lotion. Sweet Whiskey to me is a partial gourmand because somebody asked me that question on my short, but it does have a sense of fruitiness to it. It kind of also reminds me of 1,000 Wishes. They're not the same, they're not interchangeable, but it does remind me of that, with having warmth to it, but also having like a big pop of sweet. And it makes sense because the notes are golden amber, vanilla infused whiskey, and red berry. And the red berry notes in this are very much popping out. I actually still like to use this with my warmer scents, like my vanillas, my whipped almonds, my anything like that. I really like it with it. I also discovered I really like it with my Good Girl Supreme. I know I said 1,000 Wishes was my favorite, but these two kind of go neck and neck to me, honestly. I picked up Into the Stars specifically to go with my Baccarat style scent. Soon as I opened this the first time, I got the Into the Stars body spray, which I got beforehand, so it's not in this haul. I immediately smelled this and knew it would go so well with any like the Baccarat styled scent. So if you like Red Temptation from Zara, you like Ariana Grande Cloud, you like the Dolce version of the Baccarat, if you like Baccarat, this will pair up. The notes are starflower, sandalwood musk, sugared tangelo, white agarwood, and radiant amber. I think the sandalwood musk in it is what really makes it complementary to any like baccarat style of scent. I only picked this up in the body cream, but it's called Strawberry Snowflake. I feel like the notes in it is like a subtle strawberry. It's not as like bam in your face like the pound cake one is, but I definitely still smell it, just a little more subtle. So if you like a little bit of fruitiness but you don't like too much, this will actually be a better option maybe than the strawberry pound cake. It also smells like really light and creamy. The notes in it are juicy strawberry, whipped cream, and iced bergamot. Okay, so that makes sense. I feel like you could still pair this with anything you were gonna pair strawberry pound cake with. So Burberry Her would go well, Armani My Way would go well, anything with like those types of strawberry, neroli kind of notes in it. I bought a lot of gourmand compliments for someone who barely wears gourmands. I don't know, I've just been in the mood for warm scents lately, but I definitely need to go get more perfumes to match up with that. Christmas cookies smell so good, very warm. The vanilla is toned down. I don't know if it has vanilla in it, I'm assuming, but it is more toned down. I do get the warmth out of it, but it doesn't have like that chocolatey warmth like the vanilla mocha did. The notes in it are creamy cookie dough, almond biscotti, and caramel woods. The almond biscotti, I definitely get the scent coming out from that. Whipped almond, I feel like will go really well with this. I'm gonna have to try to get back to y'all. I also have an almond oil. It's almond cookies and milk from Sugar and Milk Co. And I think that would pair well with this too. I also think this would pair well with some coffee style chocolatey mocha scents. I could also see myself possibly pairing this up with the Whiskey Reserve body wash and seeing how that goes. I might try this combo too. I don't know. It'll be an experiment though. Into the Night, I had to get another one because I just ran out. This is one I like to keep on me at all times because I just feel like it's so universal. It goes with so many of my scents. The notes in it are raspberry noir, amber crystals, velvety rose petals, creamy patchouli, and mocha musk. And you can kind of see based on the notes of how it can kind of go in any category. You've got your fruity notes and your warm notes in this. I decided to get an orange and ginger scrub because I felt like at that point in my cart I had so many vanilla and gourmand and warm things. I needed to spice it up with something fruity for real. Especially because spring is gonna come along soon. I'm gonna wish I had got some stuff for that too. The notes in it are obviously ginger oil and orange oil. The orange oil is to help wake you up and uplift you, and the ginger oil is to energize your senses. I think this will definitely be something I want to use in the morning. Maybe, I was gonna say before the gym, but why would I take a shower before the gym? Maybe after the gym to like wake me up for real, because I do go early in the morning. Ooh, the ginger in this really pops out. It smells so good. I think you could pair this with anything that's heavy on the orange, or kind of even like fruity spicy, if that even exists. But this smells so good. It's very strong. I was also so committed to the strawberry pound cake that I bought a car freshener, but I didn't realize they were selling the refills, so I don't have the actual freshener to put it in. Let me know down below which scent you're looking to get or which one is your favorite already. If you go